Do it. Go. Yes. Close. Other internet. Post the Instagram story. Done. Open the chat. See, I've remembered everything. All right. Let's make history. Hey, Mike, you're first in. How does that feel? You're thinking about it. It's not like you. Hey, Lizu. You're second in the chat today. You've been usurped by Mike. It's Volvox09. Hello. It's Mighty Acorn. Hello. A lot of hellos today. Fair enough. Good to see that this hideous creature is literally first on YouTube Shorts when you go on it. Hey, each Kestrel 754. Hey, Jem Buxton. I just thought of the worst forgotten history scenario ever just now, says Command Genius 1. Well, you're going to have to tell us. Hey, Lukewarm Coffee. Come on then, Command Genius 1. If you're such a command genius, then command that thought. Pressure's on. Right, people killed. Stuff. Hideous monsters also killed. Evil, horrible man. Each Kestrel 754 make a forgotten history about Lenin's Irish accent. Now, you've implied he does have an Irish accent. Is that true, or are you saying it'd be funny to imagine he does? I assume it's the latter. In Nazi Germany, they force you to eat the Führer's shit in a shit-eating competition. The winner of the competition gets freedom. This is the worst thing I wrote. Yeah, I agree. That's the worst thing I've read. I reckon you can imagine it. We can all imagine it, but I'm not going to make it. Zamaze Bowl says hello. Hello, Zamaze Bowl. Reg Mike says, instead of torture, why don't they just make people watch all the videos on YouTube's trending? I mean, they don't want to be too harsh, do they? Just, you don't want to completely destroy them. Just stick with waterboarding. He spoke English with an Irish accent because his teacher was Irish. It may not be true, though. That's interesting. That does sound like a forgotten history setup. What would the consequences of his Irish accent be? Apart from people think he's Irish. Let's go on trending. Anyone ever been on YouTube trending? My theory is that it's manually chosen. I don't think it's like... I think people pay to be on trending as well. You haven't heard him speak, Mike? That's your first lie of the stream. I hope you're happy. Let's have a look. Great stuff. There's many videos of Lenin speaking. I don't think there is. Right, we're checking this. Lenin speaking. Speaking Irish. Oh my god, it came up. Shit, there's footage of Lenin. I did not realise that. V.I. Ledin. Ledin? Lenin. That is the thickest Irish accent I've ever heard. Bloody hell. No, I'm joking. It sounds nothing like Irish, does it? Only when he spoke English. Okay, Leonard speaking English. Alright. Fair play. Yeah, Command Genius 1 says, probably Lenin was able to hide in Ireland due to his accent. And his Irish accent accidentally somehow started the IRA. Good. You've got the right idea with the logic of forgotten histories. Fuck you, Putin, with your good SEO. I mean, let's see it. Look up Mussolini's fascist headquarters. No, I don't think there's any footage of him speaking English. Didn't know you streamed PewDiePie. Are you saying I'm PewDiePie there as a joke? If you are, just tell me and I'll laugh. Okay, I'll look up Mussolini's fascist headquarters. Better be good. Headquarters. Okay. What am I looking for? Good to see. Good to see there's still massive pricks in the world. The fact that there is no footage is why it may not be true. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is it sounds mental. Guys, which of my Forgotten History videos do you think people have thought is true? Like the most? Because I saw on TikTok someone else posted the plot twists one, and then someone commented like, this is actually like, or they posted a bit of it, and someone commented like, yeah, this guy, this is when they invented plot twists, and then they used them too much, and so people got bored of them, and everyone was like, oh, that's so interesting. I was like, shit, I've created a post-truth society. Right, we're still doing a quests, RE fascists. Okay, now that is pretty funny, fair play. That cannot be real. And he's called himself a sissy, look. Sissy, sissy. Your actual history teacher thought my video was real. Come on, Genius One, you need to change schools. You really need to change schools. Hey, well, Red, you're back. How you doing? Conclusive. Hi, I want to offer. Oh, you're a bot. Okay. Come on, Genius1. That's how I found you. You found your channel because your history teacher thought one of my videos was real. Great. I should have found Remember the Queen one, and they didn't realise it would take halfway through. To be fair, I think I do often put a more subtle joke towards the start, because I think it's a nice surprise for people when they realise kind of halfway through that it's fake. So halfway through, I accept. But at the end, and your job is to teach history, I do not accept. That's good, well read. Fair enough with busyness. Most of them are kind of realistic. Yeah, I mean, that's hopefully, that's sort of, I guess, what makes them funny. Kid named Finger, how you doing? Forgotten History idea. Mussolini is terrified of being called a... I imagine that's been censored. Bloody cancel culture, censorship culture. Can't even say the word. What do we think he said? Vote now, guys. What has Kid named Finger tried to... Oh, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's really dumb. So one of you, the first one to somehow express what you think he said, but... Sissy? Oh, okay. That's quite funny. Carrot? You can read it in chat. What, am I the only one who's getting it censored? Am I getting it censored but you guys aren't? That's really funny. Have I some reason got Twitch on like PG version? My god, what else have you guys been saying that I haven't been able to see? For all I know, you can slag me off. Literally 1984 censorship Animal Farm. I like the mashup of different Orwell stories there, because then it's more Orwellian, isn't it? We haven't got an idea yet, but we can start thinking of some. Should we do that? I feel like we're pretty keen to get into it. Has anyone's got any questions for me first? Because, you know, I'm a celebrity, so among about 20 people, 8 of which are my family members. Favourite colour? Quite like yellow. Oh god, not the creepy face poster. Is that your name for me? What did you make while I was missing? Good question. I've been saying stuff like you are a beep, Well, I can't see it, can I? All right, lots of good questions here. Okay, what have we made? We made plenty. I'll show you them in a minute. Well read. Do I have another full-time job? Well, I'm a comedy writer and I write for different things, and I sort of teach kids a bit. It's going to be harder with the chat like this because I rely upon Adrian's chat to see the uncensored version. I can try and decensor it. What are we doing tonight? Good question. CIA doing something silly? Alright, let's do it. First idea, CIA. Oh, we've changed fonts. Doing something silly. I know you were only saying that to mean... You weren't saying that was your actual idea, but... Get the ball rolling, eh? Right, ideas, get them in. The fewer swear words, the better, apparently, because I can't see them. John Lennon gets lost during his lost weekend. Like it? FDA declares plutonium safe to eat. Good. Yeah, keep them coming, guys. Abstinence advocates are actually cultists concerned about the availability of virgin sacrifices. I mean, I like it. It's a bit effort to type. Can I copy and paste from this? I don't think I can. Abstinence advocates want virgins to sacrifice. Ringo... Oh, no, hang on. Half of CIA assassinated plot for Castro. Yeah, they're mental. I remember looking at those when I made my Castro video. Ringo Starr wants to plastic surgery to be Thomas the Tank Engine. That is great. I like how in Thomas the Tank Engine he doesn't voice Thomas the actual train. He just does the narration, right? So it doesn't even make any sense. Love it. Wants to become Thomas. Jimmy Carter keeps saying fun facts. Okay, you can submit that. Orwell was a Soviet propagandist but got fired due to how he tried to self-sabotage. Animal Farm originally was to be a Soviet children's book. So bad he got fired and sent to the USA. Quite like that, yeah. Animal Farm was meant to be an actual kids book. Like it. Amelia Earhart has terrible luck with other modes of transportation before she takes up flying. Okay, don't really know who that is. Has bad luck before flying. Is there footage of Orwell? Well, you know, if he's so worried about surveillance, you think there would be. If there isn't, not a very good point you're making there, is it, mate? Didn't Orwell beat his wife, or was that just a myth? Don't have time to discuss that. Charles Dickens starts hating poor people later in life. Don't think there's any Dickens footage, unfortunately. I think he's a bit pre-footage, so it might be difficult. Pilot that got lost. Okay, that's reference to a previous question. It really tests my reading and transcription skills, this bit. CIA attempts to assassinate a rat in their building, but with plans. Okay, CIA attempts. That's quite good, actually. I know what you mean. Assassinate a rat. Thomas Tankin is accused of being an... Guys, I feel like every week someone says children's show Nazis and goes like that. Sometimes he's accused of being Nazi clever work at the camp. That will be censored. No, apparently not. Apparently the censorship algorithm thinks Nazi's fine. Thomas is a Nazi. Franco is boring. CIA kill Castro identical twins. Simpsons. I was wondering when Mike was going to come in with something a bit deranged. And made by Big Ol' Führer. JFK didn't die, and the world now hates him. Okay. Oh. Look at that horrible font I've chosen. Disgusting, isn't it? Imagine if you found your birth certificate or something and it was written in that font. I don't think I'd believe it. I'd be like, I don't know if I was born on that day. Anything impact or weirder, I think. Godwin's Law, yeah. Goes longer. Yes, I'm aware of that. No one's compared me to Hitler yet, I don't think. Sims creator actual time travelers. Yours was in Papyrus. Yeah, everyone state what font your birth certificate was in, please. That'll make it easier to process all this information. Roald Dahl. Yeah, I see. That's an interesting you've said that Roald Dahl one, because I've tried lots of times to think of ways that novelists could do different styles, which was usually I came to the conclusion of like Dr. Seuss tries erotic novels, but never really done it. His hand at other novel styles. Thomas, a lot of Thomas content today. Thomas, Tank, relationship, Mussolini. JFK died trying to go to the moon by strapping on the side of the rocket, and they lied about the assassination. That's funny. JFK actually died by trying to go to space. That is quite funny. Adrian is Hitler. See, that's not a comparison. That's not a comparison, is it? So, you have not proved Godwin's law. Yep, Comic Sans, fair enough. It's the kid's font, so it's about birth, you know. Reagan thinks everyone has a crush on him. That's quite funny. It's like the reverse of the Kim Jong-un one we did. Robert F. Kennedy, jealous of John F. Kennedy. Yep. Of John. Friend printed an essay in Comic Sans. Like it. Agents like Hitler. He is an artist. Nice. I like it. Is it Godwin's law if you're comparing someone to Hitler in a non-Nazi sense, or even in a non-derogatory sense? On message boards for Nazis, and they say, "Oh, you're like Hitler," does that prove Godwin's law? Because they think it's a compliment. We need to get Godwin in the chat. Agents' videos are actually making Hitler rich in the past with his time machine. Yeah, is it a video idea? Godwin's law. Could we come up with an idea about Godwin's law? Who is Godwin? Yeah. Oh, I like how you copied in the actual Wikipedia definition of Godwin's law. Whoever wrote that in the chat. Mike Godwin, 1990. Okay, I suppose it makes sense. Is he still alive? Yeah. So we see if we can email Mike Godwin and ask him. Mussolini gets creeped out by his own poster. That's quite funny. Adrian is from the Illuminati, showing the true uncensored history. Shh. Mike Godwin email. I mean, if I had Twitter, I could tweet him, but hang on. Should we do it? Is that the Mike Godwin? I don't think it is. I don't think... Maybe this is him. He's just sort of shifted track a bit. I'm not sure he's doing this. Shall we email this Mike Godwin about Godwin's law? Maybe that's funnier. That'd be quite funny. Should we email this guy? Name. What pseudonym are we using to email the wrong Mike Godwin a question about Godwin's law? Call him. I could call him. Let's do it. I'll call him. I mean, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. I can put it on loudspeaker. Alright. Let's do it. I'm going to call Mike Godwin. Maybe we're wasting his time, I don't know. But Adrian didn't like that people ignored how tall he was. These are great ideas. Oppenheimer was a massive fireworks fan. These are all good. Hans Muller. I feel like that's a Nazi, isn't it? God, I'm so immature. 077. Right, guys, pause the suggestions for a second. This could be the Mike Godwin. How am I going to do this without laughing? That's the problem. 07714. Imagine if I typed in this number and he was already in my phone. Imagine if Dad came up now. It's like, oh. Dad's got a double life. 202 07714 202 009. I think that's a British number. Just ask him if he made Godwin's law. Do we not want to go in acting like he definitely did make Godwin's law? Be like, hi Mike, it's so good to speak to you. basically, I've got a question about your law. If people are using the comparison in a positive sense, does it still prove the law? Should we do it? Let's try it. I hope you guys can hear it. Can you hear that?
Hello.
Hello, is that Mike Godwin?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi. I just had a quick question. So your law, is it like if someone is using it in a positive sense, like they were a Nazi,
Sorry.
and would that still prove the law if they're like, oh, you're Hitler, but they think that's good?
You've got the wrong Mike Godwin, I'm afraid.
What?
Yeah, you've got the wrong Mike Godwin. It's a different Mike Godwin.
What do you do?
How did you get my phone number? It's out of interest.
I typed in Mike Godwin email on Google.
Did you? Okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah, you got the wrong Mike Godwin.
What do you do?
That's not really relevant, but yes. Anyway, I'd try and address the right Mike Godwin if I was you. That's okay.
Have you got any opinion on the actual Godwin's law?
Am I? No, not really.
None at all?
No, not right now.
Okay. Alright, cheers, Mike.
Bye.
Don't know if you guys could hear that. Seemed like a nice bloke. Seemed alright. He seemed nice, didn't he? He wasn't like, oh, another fucking guy with Godwin's law. Fucking kids. He was like, actually, I'm really sorry, got the wrong mic. And he clearly needed to go. I was like, but have you got any opinions trying to get him going? But he's like, not right now, really sorry. How did you get my number? Guys, can we all just... that was potentially a bit cheeky of us. He's a nice man. Let's quickly look at his actual website. I think he deserves it because he handled that very well. Yeah, he had experienced it before. He was like, damn. Let's see what he's... He would have been something important to have his email on Google. What's he doing? Brew your own... It looks like he does like kind of design. Should we I mean, we could now send him an email being like, you won't believe this, Mike, I just got in contact with the wrong Mike Godwin. It's so good to actually get the right one's email. Order a Godwin's Law custom print. To be honest, I think it's quite good. Let's hear it for this Mike Godwin. I think we should try and make this Mike Godwin the Mike Godwin people know, because he's a nice bloke. He's not named after something related to Nazis. Well, he is, but not deliberately. Is this where he turns out to be a Nazi? That would be funny. Part of the reason he didn't want to comment was like, he is a Nazi. That was funny when he was like, not really relevant what I think. There you go. Well, as much as we took the piss a bit, we've given him some publicity. So, you know, fair enough, Mike Godwin. Anyone else you want me to phone? Like any other famous people who they might have someone who also has their name that we could phone and like think it's them. I could phone Mike. Yeah, well, it's an option. So you aren't lonely. I mean, don't assume I'm lonely. It's true, but don't assume it. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is ridiculous though, because no one would like realistically think they were phoning Bill Gates. Is there another Adrian Gray? Yeah, there is. Do you want to see the other Adrian Grays? They're really fucking annoying. So, yes, I'm in a private browsing video and I'm the first one. For years, this guy, the second guy, has been the first Adrian Gray. Well, guess what? There's a new Adrian Gray at the top of Google. It's not my cookies. I'm on a private browsing window. So this guy he's annoyingly really good. He balances stones as like art. And they're really good. I mean, look at that. How have you even fucking done that? We could phone Adrian Gray. What would we say? We say, have you typed your name into Google at all recently? Do you think you'd assume you'd be the first Adrian Gray to come up, wouldn't you? Interesting. You might want to have a quick look now. He has a contact me section. Start the rivalry. Guys. Yeah, you do follow the wrong Adrian Gray. I mean, it feels cheeky. What do I say to the other Adrian Gray? Who's better? Or should I say to him, are you the best Adrian Gray? He'll just go, yeah. Unless he's got terrible publicity skills. He's like, I don't know. No. We could try and get... Should we try and get a commission where he makes a rock sculpture that like spells out like, I'm the worst Adrian Gray. Why don't you call him thinking he's you? That's clever. Make a video about him. That would be fucking confusing. That's interesting. Call him and be like, hi, are you Adrian Gray the comedian? We have the same name. Meet me for a fight. The winner keeps his name. The loser is called Gadrian A. Then I go balance stones. This is also good, but for some reason, I think I do actually have a bit of a complex about this guy, and I'm quite scared of phoning him. Pillow fight in front of Big Ben. I mean, I could just phone him and just say he's brilliant. Maybe we just have a wholesome moment on the stream. I just say, maybe I phone him. I say, my name's Adrian Gray. For ages, I've obviously been seeing your name, but I just want to let you know that I think your rock sculptures are really amazing, and I hope one day you find my comedy. We could do that. That would be nice. That would make him happy. What do we think? I love how my Twitch is now just sort of kind prank calls. Wholesome moment, says well read. Tell him his cancer results came back. That's so bad. What if he has just had a test for cancer? Yeah, what glue he uses. You have to shew your superiority. Interesting. I'm not going to be a total arsehole. I don't think that's fair. Also, I've got a feeling he's not going to pick up. I feel like this Adrian Gray goes to bed at about 8. Yeah, maybe Thursdays is me iPhone people. Nice prank calls. Good callback, Kid Named Finger. You might as well go piss on him. Interesting. Make the whole call wholesome and end the call with I'm the best. Yeah, alright. I think that's fair. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to phone him and I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Alright, let's phone his mobile. 07801 336500. 336500. Could you hear the guy, the last guy? When I had the phone like this, was it okay? You could? Okay. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to phone him. I'm going to be like, I'm also called Adrian. So that's how I'm aware of your work. And I just want to say, how on earth did you do it? It's amazing. Maybe I'll just be like really sycophantic. Like, I just think you're the best Adrian ever. Alright. Let's do it.
Sorry.
Oh.
The person you've called isn't available at the moment.
Yeah, fucking too busy crying about being second on Google, I bet. Right, let's try the other number. Let's actually check that was the right number. This is a different number. Let's do this one. 07305 898 546. He gets too many calls, people thinking it's me, yeah. Leave a threatening voicemail.
Alright, Adrian. My name's Adrian. And I've got a stone I'd like to balance on you.
That would get me in possibly legal trouble. Alright, I'm phoning this other number.
Hello?
Hello, is that Adrian Gray?
Hello?
Hi. My name's
I'm just turning you down a bit, I'm in the restaurant.
my name's also Adrian Gray, and I was Googling myself and I saw your work. And I just thought I'd phone and say that I think it's fantastic. I've no idea how you do it, and I'm really proud that we share a name.
I'm so sorry, Adrian. I turned you down too much then because I was in the restaurant. Are you Adrian Gray, the comedian?
Yes, I am.
Oh, hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Hang on, I'm just going to go outside a bit because I can't really talk to you. Hold on 1 second, Adrian. Excuse me.
Okay, 1 second.
Excuse me.
No worries.
I can't really talk there, yeah, I've come out onto a balcony, so...
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's really funny. I got annoyed with you at one point because you overtook me on the rankings, and then I thought that'd be ridiculous. We're doing totally different things. It makes no sense at all.
Well, I mean, I don't. How on earth do you balance the stones? That is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, let's have a much better, longer conversation when I'm in a different environment, because I've come out onto a balcony to talk to you, and it's not working at all. I'm surrounded by people eating pizza.
Right.
Where are you based, Adrian?
Sorry, say again?
Where are you based?
I'm based in London, East London.
Okay, I'm actually coming up to town this weekend. I'm coming up to Wiltshire Rugby. Look, I'm going to put your number in my phone now, that's all right, and can I give you a call back at another time?
Yes, please do.
That'd be great. It's great to touch base with you on this.
That's great. We can do a collaboration of our two skills.
I look forward to that.
All right. Sorry to drag you away from your family and friends.
All right, nothing. That's great. Thanks for calling. And we'll talk again.
All right. Cheers. Nice to chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Guys, the most wholesome, amazing thing just happened. I can't believe it. He seems really nice. He knew about me. He did say something where it was like, I didn't quite hear what he said. I assume you guys didn't either. He was like, I was a bit annoyed for a bit because you did the wanking. I was like, haha. I don't know what he said there. He's like, seen me wanking? That is really funny. I'm going to possibly meet the other Adrian this weekend. Oh my god. I'll have to live stream it, obviously. Put it in my pocket. He said you overtook me on the wanking. Yeah, has he got a wanking tally for all Adrians? Forgotten history, Adrian Gray meets Adrian Gray, yeah. He's going to kidnap me. Possible. Incredible. Guys, that was fun. Also, like, what a lovely man. Like, he literally was like, I'm in the middle of a dinner in a restaurant with my family. Let me go and walk away from them to talk to you. Oh, ranking. Very good. Haha, he does know. He literally does know. Guys, the moment when he was like, are you Adrian Gray the comedian? Literally, oh my god. Because there's also an Adrian Gray darts player. This guy. Maybe we need to phone the darts player now. Should we try and phone the darts player, Adrian Gray, as well? Maybe we can get all three Adrian Grays. Let's try it. It turns out if you just phone people and are really nice to them, they're nice back. I'm learning about life here. Adrian Gray darts player. Imagine. I do game 3 where I get them to shoot each other. And then I'm the last Adrian. The Bermudian Triangle. Okay. He probably doesn't have a website. This guy is very much the third Adrian. He's third wheeling. Ask him if he likes Vanderberg or Van Gerwen better. Don't know what that is. Here he is, look. Feel like he's going to have a slightly different vibe. Dominant arm, dominant eye. Right. Ultimate ultimate game of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, if we all play a game of rock, paper, scissors, what one should I go for? What's like the one you should go for? How do I contact this guy? Adrian Gray, darts player. Darts, contact. Doesn't have anything in his bio. Paper? Yeah, they're all British. I mean, I could DM him. The darts, paper will choose scissors, yeah. Agent 2, damn choose rock. I mean, this iDart UK. Right, guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to contact this one. Also, I feel like this one might actually kill me. I mean, look at him. He's got a dominant right eye. Anyway, I still need to get over that. I mean, if I meet with Adrian 2, should I tell him that, like, it was part of a stream? I don't really want to ruin it. But also, like, I would hate me to be like, oh, I just thought I'd phone you. And then he somehow sees that stream. And then he's like, I've been betrayed. Do you know what I mean, though? I feel like that secret will hurt me. But also, it's like, it's not like on the stream we were like, let's be horrible to him. We were like, oh, let's phone him and be nice. So, you know, it was legit. Stabbed to death by a dart. Well, Red would tell him, yeah. Yeah, I have to disclose it in some way. I mean, to be honest, he seems so nice and funny that, like, he would almost be like, oh, that's interesting, yeah, you know. I tried calling him first. Why would he watch 30 minutes of the stream? Well, he wouldn't, but I don't know, it's possible that... Because I put these on YouTube now. I don't know, in Googling himself or Googling me, he might just be like, oh, I'll see this, you know. Someone might send it to him, someone who knows him. He turns out to be even nicer and gentler than the first agent. Is that me? Am I the first agent? He'll finally found... Yeah, we're married. And 20 years later, he's on his deathbed. And he's like, answer me one thing. Did you really phone me that day? Just to be nice? I'm like, Adrian, I love you, but I've been waiting all this time to tell you. It was to be nice, but in the context of a live stream where there was some entertainment value in phoning you. And to an extent, being nice was part of the joke. I should have known. Like that. Are all their agents Nazis? Good question. Man, phoning Godwin now seems like some tedious task from earlier, doesn't it? That wasn't funny compared to this. He goes through your stuff and finds the stream recordings. Yeah. You used me. I was going to leave you my rocks. But now you can just have this pebble. He throws a pebble at my face. The good bit is if he then watches this bit of the stream. Adrian, if you're watching now, I don't know if we've met at this point, but I guess you see the truth now. But the truth is not that I don't think you're good. I think you're great. It's getting very meta. All right. Well, that was amazing. I hope someone clipped that. If you didn't, then you're not on it with the clips. Should we try and emotionally recover from the most amazing thing ever and make a forgotten history? It's going to be quite hard now. Oh, I can't believe it. I wish I'd done it sooner. He's already in the chat. All right. Ugh, I don't even know how we got onto that. Oh, we were Godwin's Law, yeah. It's funny that I thought he said, you've overtaken me in the wanking. He's probably about 30 years older than me. And he's like, this guy's already had more wanks than me. All right, let's get back to it. I'm still fairly, you started it. Is that the clip? Oh, you started the Godwin's Law thing. Nice. So it's good to have you back, Well Read. I mean, to be honest, I could do a stream where I just phone people and be nice to them. Maybe that's the thing. Like, I don't think there's anything problematic about... I mean, I suppose they're not consenting to have their voice on a stream. But if your phone number's on the internet, I mean, you're asking for it, aren't you? Your Honour. All right, let's pick one of these. What we got? CA doing something silly? Yeah, I'm keeping that. John Lennon lost during Lost Weekend, potentially. Plutonium safe to eat, potentially. I mean, this is mental. You clip the deathbed combo. Okay, good. Stream phoning people and threatening them? No. But I appreciate you getting involved. Right, guys, come on. We've got to refocus. Type 1 for yes. Yeah, maybe I really quickly say, you can send to me on Twitch stream and 24 followers and everyone can hear me saying. And they go, what? Yes? What? And I go, okay, I've got a yes there. Fantastic. I just want to say how brilliant you are. Right, we're not doing Thomas is a Nazi. CIA attempts to assassinate a rat. Kind of could be funny. I'm sorry, I don't know enough about Amelia Earhart. Say what to consent. That also sounds like a really bad campaign slogan. Remember, say what to consent. Animal Farm was meant to be an actual kids' book. That's quite good. Bob Kennedy. Okay. Right, guys, come on. We need to refocus. I feel like we've all been on an emotional journey with, to be honest, a man who might be a nicer Adrian than me. Let's face it. The nicest Adrian Gray there possibly is. Okay. Well, this is mental. From the movie, okay. What happened to the Roald Dahl one? Did I not write that down or something? Oh, I did. What do we think about novelists? Oh yeah, Kennedy going to space. That is really funny. Kennedy didn't actually die. He just tried to get into space. Just Kennedy wants to actually be on the space mission. It's quite funny. Like, whenever he's talking about the space race, he's like, assuming he's gonna be on it, obviously. My Kennedy impression is not good. It's just Mayor Quimby from The Simpsons. Mayor Quimby, I will be in the rocket. That's the best I can do. Yeah, he did die a long time before Apollo 11. You vote for Kennedy going to space. Okay, we've got to vote for... Yeah, cast your votes, guys. It can be any of these. Tell me what you think, and then I'll just make my own decision and just ignore you. Astronauts fell off the moon. Might be hard to find that footage. Right, all vote now, guys. Come on. Come on, get your heads in the game. We've got a Forgotten History to make. There's a real Forgotten History coming out tomorrow, by the way. It's on my Patreon now. Mussolini one. Which one? Is that creeped out by his own poster? Do you reckon there's footage of Mussolini? I don't think there will be footage of that. Mussolini head. Make a badly edited one. We could do that. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how I did his voice. I think it was he's a shepherd called Blondie. He's sort of Italian, but he could be Mexican. No one really knows. FDA, plutonium safe to eat. Yeah, we could do that. Why do they think plutonium is safe to eat? And is this happening now? Oh yeah, nice mirror. No, oh no, you said that. Oh. Yeah, everyone's biased towards their own suggestions. I think that's fair. Human nature. Ooh. What's this? that's good kid name thing. I like it. I think the CO rat one could be funny if they talk about how genius the rat must be to escape their traps. It's true. It feels maybe just like one scene, though, rather than a whole thing. Mike says his suggestion was best. I don't remember what your suggestion was. Guys, I don't remember who came up with what. So you can't just be like, mine. It's not going to work. Thought plutonium was a miracle cure because nuclear reactors can eat it. Okay, there's some good logic there. Yeah, alright, let's do a poll. Come on. Mussolini face versus Kennedy space versus CIA rat versus FDA plutonium. I mean, it's probably going to be the case that I don't make any of them, but you know. Alright. All vote now. You go with plutonium, so FDA says mem lem hem. Okay, that's 1. Okay, hang on. CIA rats gets 1. 2 for Kennedy space. Now it says 11. We're assuming they're like ones. Kennedy, hang on. 1, 2, another 2 for Kennedy space. FDA, CIA rat, Kennedy space. A random one. Mussolini, Kennedy, Mussolini, plutonium. Mussolini, plutonium. If I'm doing this wrong, tell me. Kennedy, Mussolini. I might have put some in the wrong place there. CIA. Right, I think Kennedy's won this, guys. Mussolini face 111. Kennedy space 111. Could be a song, couldn't it? All right, Kennedy's got this sewn up. No, Mike, I can see you typing that. The way to get that past me would be to make it all swear words somehow. Kennedy. All right, Kennedy wants to go to space. Let's do it. Kennedy space. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy, you missed the greatest moment in certainly my stream history. But, you know, possibly all of stream history. JFK space. Yeah, you did. Guys, describe to Mr. Nice Guy what happened. It was incredible. And it's an ongoing saga. There's more to come from it. Historical footage. Alright. I know there's footage of him looking at rockets because I put it in the JFK video that I've actually made. So, I mean, I could just find that. Would you have died of laughter? It was almost more wholesome than it was laughter. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, I did. You're right. Let's find it. Forgotten people. Kennedy. JFK probably is what I called it. No? Maybe I called it Kennedy. Anyone can see it? Curie. Where the fuck is JFK? Maybe. What? John McEnroe. Kennedy. Is that it? No? Do you see it? Where is it? You don't see it anymore. Where the fuck is it? Kennedy. Hang on. Damn, we're at one of those kind of admin bits of the screen. Scream. JFK. Space. Red Scare. It's called Red Scare because it was originally a different idea. Sorry. George, Mike, some of these are folders for ones I've started making and then gone... This stream will be available afterwards, so you guys get to see it. What was the prompt? We went with John F. Kennedy actually wants to go to space and he possibly dies in space. You know, a really coherent concept. Alright, here we go, look. This can work, this is good.
A 2-week orbit of the Earth in 1964 as a preliminary to a lunar ship.
A preliminary.
And who'll make it get very personal greetings.
I'm going to have to get better at my Kennedy voice for this.
From Alabama to Cape Canaveral, next stop on the tour.
On the tour.
U.S. space capital, the president has
Goose warning, I love JFK. Yeah, JFK is hot, right?
Who is scheduled for a 6-orbit flight. The commander-in-chief learns from an expert.
Yeah, and they were like, my Russian accent is probably sort of like better than my actually JFK accent. I think it's sort of like that, right? My JFK accent is just I just do try and do Mayor Quimby. It's like a Boston accent, but I can't really do it. That's the best I can do. Okay, this is good. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Okay, here we go, look.
Pleased with the progress report.
How am I going to fit inside this?
The US is making ready for further conquests.
Okay, so are we taking off now? No, it's just the model. Oh, I like models. No, not that kind of model. There you go, hilarious. Impersonate Soviet cosmonaut. He could. Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys. Where is that from? A lot of people commented that on... Nice one, Luke One Coffee. Where's the Secret 8? Clone High. I don't know what that is. Do we quickly want to watch last week's? Well read, hadn't seen it. Last week's was great. Let's have a look. Last week was David Attenborough secretly works for Shell.
In 2015, David Attenborough became sponsored by Shell, which arguably affected the style of his documentaries.
All of this used to be lovely green fields. That was until an oil rig deposited its load everywhere, rendering it uninhabitable. But now essentially it's a beach. And what's better than a beach? And a pina colada. Yes, oil truly has improved this bit of Africa. Wow, who's that? And what's this?
Attenborough's performance in interviews also seemed to be affected.
So the thing I wanted to talk to you about was...
Look at all these trees. They say they're cutting them down, but seems like we've got plenty of trees to me.
Okay, that's a strange comment, but so nature seems to be the guiding light in your life. So
Yes, light. Well, what do we need to get light? We need energy. And where do we get energy? Well, it's not solar panels because, at night they're not working, are they? Or if you hold an umbrella over them. But I tell you what does work at night. Oil, coal, and nuclear. Shell haven't had an oil spill for nearly 6 months. New record. This corgi
Cover your ears, guys.
is looking upwards at its owner. And
Cover
there's
your
only
ears.
one reason for that. It's because it's...
it arguably went a bit mental at the end. Arguably. That one is good. I think the first scene in that one is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, fair enough. He had a stroke. I said, guys, cover your ears. It's kind of me. I'm sure the other Adrian would have done that as well. He probably wouldn't have even put the jump scare in there. It's funny to think that Adrian's gone back to his family in the restaurant and been like, that was the other Adrian on the phone. They're like, what, the one who beat you in the wanking contest? Yeah, I told him about it. Pina colada, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the corgi is very much a running joke. They're all... I've never put these on the main channel, Mermaid on a Rock. The Dart Adrian wouldn't have. Dart Adrian wouldn't have said anything, yeah. I've got a channel now called Adrian Gray Streams, which just has full streams on them, so you can watch them. Mr. Nice Guy must be so confused. Kenny gets chased by that dog. Yep. All right. Let's just... What we'll do is we'll do a couple of semi-normal scenes, maybe one or two, and then we'll make it go mental as a reward. Okay? Because I think ultimately these streams are good for just making completely mental forgotten histories. Because why make a normal one? You can see the normal ones. All right. What we got? Making a speech. Oh, in his car? That's quite funny. We can...
Then to the Manned Spacecraft Center, where the 20...
That's good footage. Feels like that's usable in some way. Him chilling in his car, doesn't it? You're on the band, are you? There you go. Not like a picture of you. Here we go. I'm now officially using footage I've used before.
Will allow 2 men to orbit the Earth for 2 weeks and will be used for experiments in outer space rendezvous and docking missions. This winds up the President's first-hand look at our space program and our progress in the race for space.
Right, let's do 2 really shitty scenes, and then we'll make it go mad. That is the footage of him in space. I guess so. Oh, this is him in space. Maybe it's they convinced John Kennedy that he's in space. Maybe he really wants to go, and they're like, I think we're just gonna have to tell him he's in space. That could be quite funny. Yeah, don't reference it.
Pleased with the
Right. Let's slow this down. A little bit more time. I think we adapt it so it's like yeah. Yeah, they're trying to tell him, convince him he's gone to space. I think that's funny. How are they surviving outside this spaceship? That's well, it's not that there's no air in space, it's just that there's no gas. Okay, that makes sense. So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Well, you're gonna be watching it, obviously. Well, watching it from the inside. Do you think that you're gonna be in the rocket? Of course. Hilarious. Yeah, like the played into thing. Yeah, exactly. The shitty people he hired last Wednesday tried to convince him he made it to space. Yeah, should we bring back Typewriter Man? Let's find Typewriter Man. Here he is, Dr. Jed Thistle.
Something you can do in America but not Russia. Put part of your anatomy inside a typewriter, and if you don't know which part, I'm talking about my willy.
Good highbrow stuff there. Who wants to hear Typewriter Man's real voice?
How many good for you letters have you written your elected representative?
Not the same.
That's a good tool too.
I just saw this kid was like, looks like he's fucking a typewriter. Could get that in. Let's find a different bit of him.
And what they are not, how they operate, what their goals are, why some people are attracted to them. Well, how do you go finding?
Maybe so. I think we yeah, it doesn't sound as good. They get him to make a video that's like an instructional video to JFK, like, so Mr. Kennedy, you're gonna be in space very soon, and if you don't know which part of space, I'm talking about my black hole.
Note the facts. Well, like every other step I shall give you, it's easy. Once you start, why, you've made a good beginning already if you've seen the other 2 films in this
video is actually really interesting. They're like, you can spot a commie
series. That's the title of the first one.
I don't think they are going to send him to space at this point.
Communism.
I think they are just telling him he's gone to space. I mean, they could try it. Maybe they put him in a rocket. Maybe they try him out as an astronaut and he's fucking shit. Moon ass joke. Yeah. This guy, let's do it. We're skipping forwards here in the video, but I want to get on with it. NASA. I need to think about what I'm saying. NASA hired someone to make... NASA hired someone to make a fake instructional video for the president. Unfortunately, the only man available was Typewriter Man. That's his name. Typewriter by name, typewriter by my willy.
They operate. What?
Alright. I've got to get his voice right. How exactly does he sound?
I'm talking about my willy. And if you don't know which part...
Which part? And if you don't know which part, I'm talking about my willy. I'm talking about my willy.
I'm talking about my willy.
And
Nobody clip that.
Right.
Me just repeatedly whispering, I'm talking about my willy.
Okay, he sort of talks like that. He's sort of a cockney, but he's something weird going on.
If you clip that, you're going to get phoned. And it won't be nice.
Okay, how's he talk? Okay, sort of talks like that. Oh, don't know. Yeah. Here's something you can do in America but not Russia.
I don't know how to clip. Fair enough.
Hello, Mr. President. It's so nice of you to go to space, but there's some things that you need to know. In space, if you try and unzip your pants to do a wee out of your willy, the wee will just evaporate, and that won't look good.
Do it again, try and make it funnier? I think so. What's he saying to JFK? This is mental.
Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your other astronaut friends. Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die. So remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, maybe this is them trying to make him not go to space.
Quick video just for you and your other astronaut friends.
I can't believe Typewriter Man is back.
Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath.
That's quite funny the way he says that. What a forced smile. Like, should be a meme, to be honest. God, little. I didn't say little, did I?
But if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die. So remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not...
Okay, we need to speed him up here. They told me not to say it. He just wants to mention his willy. Just like really wants to talk about it.
That I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able
Does he keep going?
to see your willy through a telescope.
And then like kind of muttering and then him getting cut off. Like the camera going like pulling away. I think that's quite funny.
Was Typewriter Man. Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your other astronaut friends. Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die.
This
so
with a tropical house drop at the end.
Roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope.
Then it ends. Alright, I'm going to put the old effect on that voice. Is that all one thing? Everyone okay with that? That's not the first scene, necessarily. Here's something you can do in space but not on Earth.
Literally anything, because there's no rules. I've got an entire family of typewriters in space, and I fucked them all with my willy day after day.
Don't clip that.
Not much.
Right. 50s information film? Could be.
So you need to hold your breath, but if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die. So remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope. Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your other astronaut friends. Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to...
Alright. Now a bit of distortion for Mike.
Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video
Sorry,
just
itchy
for
nose.
you and your other astronaut friends.
He does look a bit like the guy who
Basically,
played
when
Boba
you
Fett.
go in
Or the guy who played
space,
Jango Fett,
there's
anyway.
not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die. So remember.
Okay. Apologies for me scratching my nose. Compress it.
Too much.
Stop clipping it.
So remember to breathe in roughly.
It's not the same dude. It's the same. The guy who played Boba Fett in the original Star Wars is not the guy who played Jango Fett. I don't think. No, he's not. I think there was a white man who played Boba Fett in the originals.
Secret video, just
right. We need some hiss, don't we? For authenticity, let's get the same hiss that's beneath the actual typewriter man. Yeah. That hiss? Yes, it is. It's almost like some other ambience here as well. What's this? Double hiss for typewriter man. Fair enough, let's have it. We've done distortion. We've done it. I even said for Mike. Maybe you were busy clipping. Oh. What if after the actual spaceman, Kenny asked to do a different mission so he can go to space, but because they had no budget left, a higher tightrope and pretend a car is a spaceship? That's good logic. More distortions? No, come on. We'll do that with the corgi at the end.
for you and your.
Alright, this is good. I'm happy with this. Man, my standards are so different to when I make the actual ones.
Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your.
Bit louder, maybe?
Your other astronaut friends. Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much,
not much air,
you'll die. So remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will...
Should we zoom in when he starts talking about his willy? I think so.
I want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said,
I think so. What you got in your nose, mate? What's SCP being?
They told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope.
Make this man head of make this man head of NASA with the camera pull it the way. Yeah, we need to do that with like a noise. Typewriter man is secretly Hitler. Lots of good ideas. All right, now I've got to do some serious fucking position movements. Like that.
But willy through a telescope.
That's still too slow, that.
Able to see your...
That's got to be super quick.
We'll be able to see your willy through a...
And then we move it all later.
Telescope.
No, hang on.
Through a telescope.
That just looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't. We need like a beep test, you're right. I can't really be arsed right now. We just imagine it's there. Maybe I'll just do a voice of someone being like, cut him off.
I say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will
cut him off, cut him off!
Cut
him off, cut him off! There you go. Comedy.
Cut him
off, cut him off! Maybe just one cut him off so we can hear him say Willy.
Through a telescope.
Cut him off! Cut him off! Alright. He's going off script again, exactly. He's doing the Willy thing again. Let's do that.
On Earth, we'll see your willy through a telescope.
He's doing the Willy thing, he's doing the Willy thing.
See your willy through a telescope.
The Willy thing, he's doing the Willy thing.
Through a telescope.
He's doing the Willy thing, he's doing the Willy.
through a telescope.
He's doing the willy thing. He's doing the willy thing. That's kind of funny. This needs to be like a kind of walkie-talkie sound, I think. Which I think I do have somewhere. What we got? Walkie-talkie, come on. Or like a phone. I could do a phone. Anyone see phone here? I feel like I have got a slight newer phone.
He's doing the willy thing. 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 He's doing the willy thing.
That's quite funny.
He's doing the willy thing. He's doing the willy thing.
Bit of distortion.
He's doing the willy thing. He's doing the willy thing.
Should I make that my ringtone?
Then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a
He's
telescope.
doing the willy thing. He's doing the willy thing.
It's quite funny. Just give it a bit more hiss.
Telescope. Your willy through a
He's doing the willy thing.
telescope.
He's doing the willy thing.
Through a
He's doing the
telescope.
willy thing. He's doing the willy thing.
I just need to add more of him, don't I, really?
Telescope, and then you'll be able to.
Just like some like random guy.
Doing the willy thing. Doing the willy thing. Doing the willy thing.
Actually, you won't be able to hear it. Fuck it. Okay, alright, enough of that scene. That's done. Makes no sense. So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry. We need to kind of just loop that. Is this where I'm gonna be? Because that's quite good, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be somebody walking backwards. The corner, yeah. We maybe do the corgi. Let's kind of get a base one down. I just want it to feel like we've achieved something this stream other than a very heartwarming phone call and a slightly dodgy phone call.
I'm sorry. What? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Well, you.
Do you think you're going to be in the ship? Well, of course. How else am I going to get up there? Oh my fucking god. There you go. That sets it up.
Well, of course. How else am I gonna get up there?
Oh my fucking god.
Am I gonna get up there?
Oh my fucking god. There you go. Someone shoot this man. Yeah. Alright, that sets it up. An alarm sound. Fine. When he launched the space race, JFK believed he would be the one going to the moon. He launched the space race. JFK believed he would be the one going to the moon.
So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry. What? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be?
Do you think you're going to be in the ship?
Well, of course. How else am I gonna get up there?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, slightly longer pause, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. It's quite funny. I mean, it's not, you know, actual quality, but... Okay. Nest. Alright. His voice does it? Which one?
Is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry. What? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be?
Do you think you're going to be in the ship?
Well, of course. How else am I gonna get up there?
Oh my fucking god.
Is where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry. What?
What changes? I don't see any voice change. What's mission? What are you talking about? You're scaring me.
So, is this gonna be? I'm sorry. What? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be?
Do you think you're going to be in the ship?
Well, of course. How else am I gonna get up there?
Ooh, bit crackly, sorry. Thank you, Lukewarm Coffee. JFK speech?
Oh my fucking god. So, is this where I'm gonna be?
Sure. Distortion.
So, is this where I'm gonna be?
Does anyone know what I'm actually really doing when I move these things around? Because I just kind of guess.
Where I'm gonna be?
Something to do with frequencies, right?
I'm gonna be in the ship. Well, of course. How else am I gonna get up there?
Yeah. Alright, good. Compress it a bit. Don't really know what that does either, to be honest. I'm going to put a hard limiter on it. That will sound cool. Hang on. What? Whoa, what the fuck? When my brain types missing, my fingers type mission. I guess you're just a true action hero, Mike.
Is this where I'm gonna be?
Bit of echo, maybe? Because they're in a big fucking thing. They're in like a big hangar.
So, is this where I'm gonna be?
Yeah. Bit more corgi. We'll get the corgi in, don't worry.
Would be the one going to the moon.
So, is this where I'm gonna be?
I think we need to shift these along, maybe, because it starts with the other guy talking, doesn't it?
So, is this where I'm gonna be?
I bought it. I've genuinely bought it. I pay them money every month. Maybe I shouldn't.
I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there?
Hang on.
Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there?
Him walking away at the end backwards. That's quite funny. He's like backing away like, who's this fucking idiot who thinks I'm not going to space? Or maybe it's him kind of realising his error.
Kay believed he would be the one going to the moon.
So, is this
He's
where I'm gonna
moonwalking,
be?
nice.
I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there?
Oh fuck, we've lost the last bit. He's gonna walk even further.
How else am I gonna get up there? Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
What, how?
We have to slow it down or something. 50.
How else am I gonna get up there? Oh my fucking god.
So weird. Shall I stick some hiss and ambience in it? Yes, I shall. For legitimacy. For democracy.
There. I'm gonna be.
Needs serious ambience, doesn't it? Maybe I had ambience in the actual one. In the final scene. Probably did.
Drive around in a convertible car and it's never put me
That's on.
in any danger.
Yeah, look at the ambience. Truly a perfectionist. Yeah. Ideal. Space conference ambience, royalty free. Whoops. Okay, I think we got it.
So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there?
Walking off.
Oh my fucking god.
It makes it seems like he's saying, oh my fucking god, because he's watching JFK slowly moonwalk away from him. No, we're not remaking an old video. We're just doing a JFK one, and I'm using some JFK footage from the old one because it's easy. But this is JFK wants to go to space. Because you could lower the ambience.
Mission, is this where?
Yeah, I think the voices could sound a little bit older actually.
Where I'm gonna.
So let's do that. Teeny bit more filter, I think.
So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there? So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to act like I do.
Oh my fucking god. So, is this where I'm gonna be?
Yeah, sounds older, doesn't it? Me doing Adobe Creative Cloud tutorials where I'm like, yeah, don't really know. Sounds old, doesn't it? Robert McNamara advises the president to bring a gun with him in case the Soviets try to board the space module. Wanting to please Kennedy, they need to make him an instructional video on very short notice. They hired, yeah. I sort of know what I'm doing.
Mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course. How else am I gonna...
I think this needs to be in mono. I think that's the problem. If it already is, I'm going to kill myself. Ha ha! Don't have to kill myself.
I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be?
Like it, Crown Zero.
Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there? Oh my fucking god.
Agent 2... Agent 3 knows nothing. God, we're slagging off Agent 3, but it's going to turn like that Agent 3 is actually the nice Adrian, isn't it? It's going to be like Snape. He's good all along. Let's quick look at Agent 3. He made the wanking contest. Adrian Grey darts, sorry. Here we go. Played Phil Taylor, look. Can somebody shoot him? Alright, that can't be me. That's me.
Little break to let this board complete their games. We do have 4 players playing their
That would be a funny thing to Photoshop.
We will see Scott Mitchell, a former BDO world champion, taking on Big John Henderson.
Here he is, look. Should we dub this so it's like he's got my voice and he's saying the things I would be saying?
We've got
He's not really saying anything, it's a slight issue.
The Conqueror, the man from Hastings.
Rubbish. He's shit.
And the reigning PDC champion of the world, the reigning
This guy
champion
couldn't look more like a paedophile if he tried.
There
are 3 Adrians, 3 Adrian Grays. I mean, it's like, yeah, I think I'm going to try and look like late Gary Glitter. What, Gary Glitter when he was like latter day rock star? No, Gary Glitter when he was like in his first jail term. Okay.
He is yet to win one though, curiously. Surely it's only a matter of time though, because Snakebite is playing some absolutely unreal stuff at the minute. Peter Wright, back-to-back quarterfinals in the first weekend, back-to-back.
This guy's shit. It's just like missing everything.
By some stunning stuff.
Look at that. Shall I try and get hold of that merch? That would be really funny if I bought that. Okay, should we try and get hold of that? Because that would be funny. Shall I sell that as merch? It'd be so funny. What is this? Where do I get his merch? Shopping. The bottom says, yeah, the bottom says comedy. Merch. For a moment. Okay, that's not great. His darts have sold out. Yeah, we need to have a I think the contest should be we each there's 3 rounds and we each have to try each other's skill each round. So it's like round 1, who can make the best parody history documentary? I'm gonna fucking smash it, let's face it. Round 2, who's the best at darts? I'm not that confident that Agent 3 is gonna be that good because he was pretty shit. I think if I practice, I could potentially beat Adrian 3. Round 3, who's the best at balancing boulders? Well, I've already had my weekend meeting with Agent 2, so they've told me his tricks. That will at least get me into 2nd place above Agent 3, whose hand-eye coordination is clearly not very good. Adrian Grames? Rolling a boulder up a hill and balancing it. Adrian Jackpot Lewis. Oh, he's got a Facebook. Adrian Gray would definitely win. There's a 3rd guy called Adrian. Here we go. Not got quite as many likes as me, has he? Message. Drop him a message. Star Wars Episode 1. What I don't remember that scene in Star Wars Episode 1. Oh, what, like... Oh, right, Duel of Fates. Yeah. He's quite scary, isn't he? I mean, I was going to say he has pedo energy, but, you know, I might meet him. You don't, Adrian, I'm sorry. It's the other guy. God, I don't get groupies like that. To be fair, my friends look more interesting than that. Please organise. It would be really funny. You guys would tune into the stream for the Adrian Grames, wouldn't you? Surely we'd hit 50 viewers. Let's see what he sounds like. Here we go.
Official player from the UK.
Official player from the UK. I take darts and I throw them at the board. They don't often hit the target, but I have printed out some merch now, and it cost me quite a lot, and so I've sort of had to commit to the darts thing, despite really not being that good at darts.
And our European Global Challenge to be in with a chance of winning my setup. That's the Adrian Gray Trinidad darts, along with the
Trinidad
flights, stems and tips.
Quite softly spoken, isn't he?
I'll be online during this campaign period. Hope to have a chance to play some of our darts live players from Europe.
Might want to re-record that, mate.
Safe and look forward to playing you. Take care.
I mean, you can see he doesn't really have the killer instinct to be good at darts. I look forward to playing with some of the top players, and I hope that you win. No, I win. Yeah. Goodbye. yeah, that's a good point, Mr. Nice Guy. What the fuck was the Trinidad bit? That was just snuck in there. Got these lovely darts, really nice. Got the lovely little fly tips on them. I've got these people in Trinidad to make them for free, and basically it would be great if you could sign up. Well, what can I say? Close, but just not enough. Great couple of days. Yeah, as always, not enough. Great couple of lads. Thank you, Modus Darts 180, Darts Live League. Excellent as always. Thank you to Adrian Gray 2 and Adrian Gray 1 for the Adrian Grames, which I came last at. Don't need to be that mean. Actually, I do quite like watching darts. I think it's quite a good spectator sport. It's really funny how darts, they've really committed to the fact that it's a pub sport. And it's like, even for the World Championships, let's basically put it in a big pub and everyone's drinking. Yeah. So not many sports do that. I also heard that they banned alcohol in darts because it made the players too good. Which is a sign of a great sport, when beer makes you too good. Alright, back to this.
He launched the space race. JFK believed he would be the one going to the moon.
So, is this where I'm going to be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm going to be? Do you think you're going to be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I going to get up there? Oh my fucking god.
Brilliant. Okay, and then let's go into the next scene. He's copyrighted Trinidad. To be fair, that's genius. Not many people would have thought of that. Only an Adrian would have thought of that. Only an Adrian Gray.
Available was Typewriter Man. NASA hired someone to make...
Okay. So, work out what the fuck's going on here.
NASA decided to try and convince Kennedy that he was definitely going to go, but the only man available to record an instructional film was Typewriter Man.
That makes total sense. Do not question it.
Instructional film was Typewriter Man.
Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your other astronaut friends.
Guys, what other forgotten history characters could we bring back? Obviously, Manuel is my favourite, but I think that's the only footage of Manuel. Who else can we bring back?
Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much,
it sounds quite a lot like this guy.
Remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope.
He's doing the willy thing.
It's quite funny. If you know who Typewriter Man is, that's quite funny. Okay, we've got a couple of extra skin in this gym. One for the pickup artist, Plot Twist Man. Which one? What, the guy who just invented the plot twist? Bring back JFK. Very good.
Skinless Jim ain't got no skin.
The cries, yeah.
Sigmund Freud?
Sigmund Freud, who was dead at this point, got involved.
Skinless Jim Share. Kennedy skin.
Hitler. Cheap communist. Come on, Genius One. I think you're under the impression that this could be good. Unfortunately, the ones on the stream tend to be just chaos, and I don't put them on YouTube. I'm afraid. One of the pilots from the Wright brothers said, what did the pilot say? We're going to ball this flight from barn at the end of the field to a smaller barn in the middle of the field. Flight time is roughly 11 seconds, and your in-flight entertainment today is me making this humorous noise.
Skinless Jim ain't got no skin.
Okay, Skinless Jim has entered the cabin. He's keen on sharing. Alright. Yeah. Corgi. Yeah, Corgi will come, don't worry. Alright, let's do one more scene, then we can do Corgi. Okay, what's happening next? Something. Every time I open this, it's him. I've got to get one of those. The dead otter. Let's astronaut training. Maybe we could have JFK doing some astronaut training. They fake the moon landing with JFK. That's good. Adrian 3's a character. If he'll call you back for the 3 months, he might. He might call me back because it's dinner. He was having dinner. Astronaut training 1968. Ideally with their helmets on, so we could pretend it's JFK.
Environment. Pilots are taught since the spacecraft
Who has dinner?
lands at
Mate,
sea.
if you're spending all day balancing stones, you haven't got much time for dinner, have you?
Simulating. The astronauts learn
that they could die while they're up there. Here we go. This looks good. This could be Kennedy.
Be reduced or eliminated.
Oh my God! Please get me out of this thing.
And prior to the time orbital velocity is
Holy fuck! Oh, actually, it feels quite good. I actually quite like that. Oh my God! Keep going. Do not turn it off. Oh my God.
research is conducted in biomedical laboratories to determine.
Maybe they're like telling him he's taking off. Okay, Mr. Kennedy, you're now taking off. Just don't look down. Wow, it really is high G-force. Wow. Keep shaking it. Keep shaping the thing. He's buying it. He's buying it. This is incredible. I truly am the first man in space. Yes, you are. I think just turn him off.
To determine man's tolerance to this occurrence.
What else have we got in this?
Training and familiarization programs are designed, which tend to reduce the effect.
This is quite good, this, isn't it?
Astronauts' performance.
That's JFK. I don't think that's a real person, or is it? Oh, he's in this. Holy fuck. First man to come into space, yeah.
Booster engines have been thoroughly studied.
This is good. I'm quite interested in this. Oh. My webcam just disabled. So I nudged the desk. Oh. We've all felt like that.
Complimentary Air Force sponsored.
Oh. Weird edit. It's creepy music. This plane is creepy. This man has just received a shot of ejaculation onto his face. He's now trying to get away.
Engineers who, calling on experience gathered over years of experimentation,
They actually board the space module on a ship and they go to ways of the shore, lower the module in the water because floating he thinks is zero gravity space. Then once he lands back, they open the door and crash it. Yeah, we can pretend he's in space, thinks he's in space here, I think.
free floating on a cushion of air.
It does feel like a ship post.
Provides three-dimensional freedom, one of the conditions the astronaut will experience in weightlessness. Any space
Yeah.
adequate severe buffeting.
Right, we're having this.
Studies at Holloman Air Force Base.
Come on, he's got to do it for something, hasn't he? That's not him. It's the same page. Yeah. All photos. Merch. Oh. Monster. Should I make that my new YouTube profile picture? Yeah, lol. Okay. First download of the day, I think. My tired brain can never keep up with the madness of the chat. It's a real mental workout doing this stream. I'm like, space trials. Guys, we'll do a mental one in a second, okay? We'll go completely mental after this one.
JFK bought the instructional video, meaning NASA had to pretend he was in a rocket.
There you go. Minus the pause, obviously.
Meaning NASA had to...
That's quite funny. Meaning
NASA had to pretend...
Whatever. Yeah.
JFK bought the instructional video, meaning NASA had to pretend...
I love the awkwardness of that. Should I do that again? No, just leave it in. Funnier to leave it in. I do sound really confused. Let's start with this. Okay, Mr. Kennedy. Okay, Mr. Can you say something, please, mate? Say something. Say something. Here we go. No. Ooh.
For even short periods of time,
I would be confused to make this, you're right.
Intolerable
to both genders, specifically women, the weaker gender.
high intensity noise exposure for
In one ear is particularly annoying. That's why we've made this video come out of your left ear to show you what it might be like. Dickhead. Okay, Mr. Kennedy, you're now getting into the rocket. Just don't look down or to the side. Mr. Kennedy, you're now getting into the rocket. Just don't look down or to the side. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm truly flying. Tell my family. Oh, now it feels good. Oh, I'm gonna have to try and make this funny. Oh, well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more crazy. I guess. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's getting a bit jittery. Oh my god. Okay. Don't like it. Oh my god. Okay, that actually feels quite good. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Can I stay in space? I need to cut that down massively. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more crazy, I guess. And then we cut to here. Don't like it. Oh my god. Oh, well, I don't think this is really that. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more crazy, I guess. A bit more crazy, I guess. Don't like it. Oh my god. It's so clearly not the same bloke. A bit more crazy, I guess. Don't like it. Oh. Don't like the little don't like it is quite funny, but oh my god. There we go. More. Oh my god. Okay, that actually feels quite good. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Can I stay in space? It's so weird. Yeah, he refuses to get out because he's perpetually coming, and then he dies of ball heat dehydration. Every man's dream. Don't look down. We need some funny sounds for this. Oh my god. Shall I try and make the sound that machine would be making? Let's give it a go. Don't know what it's going to sound like. No, Nobody clip it. Okay. That's really good. How is that so good? The bits I always find funniest are like a burp or that. Also, it's not clear if it's the machine or if it's him or if it's a combination of the machine and him. Right, let's get some distortion on that. And some echo. Why is that so funny? Yeah, whatever. I'm not sure it helps it distortion. I think it's funnier without it. He was just a Karen. I hope you guys are enjoying that. Good stuff. Let's see what it sounds like in reverse. Just out of interest, really. Here we go. Reverse. You ready? It's quite good in reverse. Oh, don't call it He's Coming.
My God.
I think not in reverse.
Oh, okay, that actually feels quite good.
Bit loud, isn't it?
Okay, that's actually quite nice. Can I stay in space?
This video is fucking mental.
Now getting into the rocket, just don't look down or to the side.
Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my God! Okay, that actually feels quite good.
He's so quick to saying it feels good.
Okay, that's actually quite nice. Can I stay in space?
Yeah, I'm feeling some corgi action pretty soon, guys. I've got to keep the corgi to the end of the stream so you guys keep watching the stream.
Meaning NASA had to pretend he was in a rocket.
Yeah. Alright, let's get the hiss on this.
Mr. Kennedy, you're now... Mr. Kennedy, you're now getting into the rocket. Just
I know what
don't
it says,
look,
Mike.
Down or to the side.
Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my God!
Alright. Let's just filter this, and I think we're basically there.
Down.
Nest. I'm quite happy with the real Forgotten History that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy, you're now getting into the rocket. Just don't look down or to the side.
Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent.
There you go. Hitler paints a picture of Skinner's gym. This scares Candy so much he decides to go to space. I like it. If you guys want to write fan fiction about everyone in the universe, go for it.
That bad?
Can you reveal the subject person of the next Forgotten History? Yeah, it's Freddie Mercury, my hero. It's on my Patreon now. Some of you have probably already seen it. Not many of you, because you don't really sign up, but...
I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my God! Okay.
Or to the side.
Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but...
Not a bootlicker, mate. So, well, if you're not a bootlicker, why are your boots so clean? There you go, king of comebacks. I feel like we should get like some robot noises as well. Robot chair noises. No. Robot movement noise. Yeah, this is kind of what we want. Just makes it funnier, I think, doesn't it? Especially going into blah, blah, blah. It's like, what? Why did they think that was the best way to convince him he was in space? Just like put him on that chair and sort of jig him up and down a bit. And make a coming noise. Yeah, I'll make the beatbox. I know you guys like it when I do Foley, so... Robot noise. I mean, I could make the robot noise on my own.
It just don't look down or to the side. Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, the movie...
Obviously, to turn it down a bit.
Been about slightly.
And put it in mono.
But it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting...
Now we need to loop it. Loop-de-doop.
Side. Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my god!
It adds something. It adds a little je ne sais quoi.
Likely, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's...
If you guys sign up to Mike's Patreon and not mine,
I think that
all the Adrians are going to come for you.
It's really that bad. I mean...
Alright, I'll make some beep boop noises for you guys, because I know you love it.
It doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse than this, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my god! Oh, it actually feels quite...
There you go.
Worse, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my god! Okay, that actually...
This is just chaos now. Right, we'll put some distortion on that. Cover your ears. And then some big reverb. Convolution reverb. There you go. I could be a Foley artist.
I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would...
Put it in mono again.
Way worse, but it's getting a little bit more. Oh my god! Okay, that actually feels quite good. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Can I stay in space?
Quite like the line, "Can I stay in space?" as the ending line. Alright, should we do a corgi scene? What's this like in like 30% speed? Fucking hell. It's quite funny. And it goes back to the corgi. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to whatever it is with you again. Ah, da, 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 lovely corgi. Rough. Alright, what are we doing to this corgi? Not the bloody corgi. It's interesting that not all of you are keen on the corgi. Why does the Queen look like Putin? Does she? Yep, she does. Mince it. You're going in the mincer. Shall I record a song for the corgi and we put it beneath it and it's like a music video? You guys can suggest some lyrics. It's a nice little ending thing. Make a really funny noise. That's an option. Alright, I'll try funniest noise I can make, then I'll do a song. Let's see what the funniest noise I can make is. Oh, hurt my neck, that. That's quite good. I'd like to see you guys make a funnier noise than that on demand. I'll turn it down a bit. That beneath the shaking machine, just that on loop. And it's technically my voice. Oh, that's funny. I don't really know how I do that. Yeah, come on. It's the bass line to the song. I do the song over that. I could make like a drum and bass thing, yeah. It's like a fax machine or a printer. Very duck-like. I do have some good drum samples. Oh, that's good. How did I even do that? I mean, I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. You good, dude? I think this one was possibly the best. That's crazy. I'm going to put that beneath the machine by doing this. Is that stereo mix? Yep. Okay. Hope you guys can still hear me. Okay, has that recorded? Yeah, nailed it. Okay. Just say the whole thing when he comes from the machine. What do you mean, say the whole thing?
Oh my!
This is just my voice.
My God!
Drowns out the sloshy noise a bit, doesn't it?
Can I stay in space? Oh my God! Can I stay in space?
That's just my throat. All that is just me. There's no sound there apart from the hiss. That's not my voice. Proud of that. Most sane Twitch stream goes to. Alright. Corgi song. Did it. Oh, fuck. Sorry, there's a lot of horrible noises in this Twitch stream. Oh, monstrosity. Doesn't sound in tune, does it? Okay. Okay. I'll do it over a sort of a bit of drum and bass from here. Where was like the drum bit? Maybe like that. Like that, but we do words over it. It's quite horrible to listen to. I feel like you guys are turning on me here. Quite rightly. Maybe it's weirdly off time. See, even Mike's not keen. I think maybe we don't use that. Right, I'll quickly do a corgi song. Hang on. Okay.
I'm a corgi looking up at the queen. She looks a bit like Putin. And now I'm gonna get
My head touched.
It feels so good, I'm a corgi, oh yeah.
Alright. Oh, it didn't record. Because I had the recording on a different thing. We have to do it again. You said we used to have 20. How many do we fucking have on this? 17, oh, that's fine. Didn't record, I'll do it again. And I think that noise is going to play again. Alright, we're doing it again. It's going to be nice this time.
I'm corgi looking at the queen. She's looking back at me, but she looks like Putin. I'm a corgi, and this is the noise I make when I am doing it in bed.
Please have recorded. Yeah. Don't rub it in, lukewarm coffee. It's been a good stream, I think.
I'm corgi looking at the queen.
Quite nice, isn't it?
She's looking back at me, but she looks like
not bad.
Putin. I'm a corgi, and this is the noise.
I need to make it slightly earlier, or move that slightly later, basically.
Noise I make.
Thanks, Lizzie.
When I am doing it in bed.
It's quite emotional. Oh, fuck off, Mike. Alright. I think that's it. Shall we watch the full thing? I hit the 2-hour mark, nearly. So that means my dad won't hit me. What? Nothing funny about that. Okay. Let's do it. This is JFK wants to go to space, or thinks he's going to space. Here we go, guys.
He launched the space race. JFK believed he would be the one going to the moon.
So, is this where I'm gonna be? I'm sorry, what? When we do the mission, is this where I'm gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be in the ship? Well, of course, how else am I gonna get up there? Oh my fucking god.
NASA decided to try and convince Kennedy that he was definitely going to go, but the only man available to record an instructional film was Typewriter Man.
Hello, Mr. President. This is a top secret video just for you and your other astronaut friends. Basically, when you go in space, there's not much air, so you need to hold your breath. But if you do hold your breath too much, then you'll die. So remember to breathe in roughly once every 2 hours. One thing that I just quickly want to say, they told me not to say this, but they said, I just want to say, if you get your willy out, then everyone on Earth will be able to see your willy through a telescope.
JFK bought the instructional video, meaning NASA had to pretend he was in a rocket.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy, you're now getting into the rocket. Just don't look down or to the side. Well, I don't think this is really that bad. I mean, I'm moving about slightly, but it doesn't really seem that violent. I thought it would be way worse, but it's a little bit more. Oh my god! Okay, that actually feels quite good. Okay, that's quite nice. Can I stay in space?
I'm corgi looking at the queen.
So random.
She's looking back at me, but she looks like Putin. I'm a corgi, and this is the noise I make when I am doing it in bed.
It's still going. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Yep, clap, clap, clap. If anyone's not aware of the clap, clap, clap meme, we all say clap because that's what we do because we're all in the Church of Charlanism. Loves, 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 clap, clap, clap. Yeah, applause, applause. I kind of like the bit where it goes into the corgi song. I do have a nice voice. I have a music channel. Subscribe to me on Adrian Gray Music. It's a community. Yeah, you're right. It's a family. I feel like Commander Genius came into the stream thinking I was going to make a really good one and he was going to see behind the scenes how I make them really good. And he's like, oh, he's just doing some weird garbage. Corgi song is my favourite. More Adrian singing, please. Sounds culty. Yeah, the Corgi will obviously return at some point. How long Corgi compilation? I hope so. I wish I had fans who cared enough about me to do that. Quite frankly. Yes. Yeah, this will be going on that channel. I'll show you. Adrian Gray streams. Hang on. Commander Dante's done an angry, sad robot. Adrian Gray. Yeah, I'm the first Adrian Gray. Yeah, don't see any rock balancing there. Even Darts Man is coming up before. Adrian Gray streams on the music channel banner. Good question. I think it's me, Archie Henderson, now known as Jazzy Tom Fraser, and Olivia Lee Anderson. 37. That's pretty good. That's more than it was earlier. Look, see, about similar numbers to what I get on the actual streams. So they're all there, and I'm going to put at some point. I'll get round to taking clips from them and putting them up as well. But you know, that may be in 2026. Adrian Gray Music. Let's promote my music. Let's do it. There is it. This is a good one. This is a good song.
So the riff is gonna go da 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 da.
It's my song. It's good, right?
I'm so sick of staring at a screen, it makes my brain feel so unclean. I'll throw my laptop in the ocean.
Yeah, everyone sub.
Sitting around with fuck all else to do and spend an hour missing you. Feels like my life is in slow motion.
It's obviously no corgi song, but
I moved into the city, but I'm too scared to
yeah, it's me
go
singing.
outside.
Yeah.
Everyone's so pretty that I ran back in my house and cried. I hate it when I
There you go. Is that me speaking at the start? This? Yeah.
So the riff is gonna go da.
Alright, so the riff is gonna go da 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 da.
Alright, so the riff is gonna go da 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 da.
So there's that one. Lots of good ones. This one with piano in it.
Well, but I really wanna make a good impression. I wanna give him what he wants from me.
Yeah. Anyway. You like this song isn't about you? Thank you. Well, I'm actually starting a band and we're going to do gigs. We're going to be called Inset Day. If you're British, you'll understand what that is. So we will be doing those songs. Thank you, Mermaid on a Rock. You can. I don't know if that's how you phrase that, Mike. I feel like Mike's chaotic energy might add a certain zest to the gigs. All right, I will bore you no longer, guys. New Forgotten History out tomorrow. Tell people about the stream. Subscribe to my Patreon. Tomorrow's video's on there already. And yeah, I will keep you abreast of the Adrian Gray saga. I guess I'll have to post it on the Patreon, because it would be a bit weird for me to post it on my main thing. If something really big happens with the other Adrian, I'll do another stream impromptu and discuss it. How about that? And potentially I'll see if I can stream my conversation with him. He might not mind that. If I tell him. Seemed like a lovely bloke, didn't he? Yeah, thanks for... See, Lukewarm Coffee subscribe to my Patreon. Very nice of them. Thank you very much. So, yeah. All right. That's it. We did it, guys. Well done. Great ideas. And, yeah, maybe I'll do streams where I phone people and say really nice things. Don't know how ethical it is. We'll have to have a think. You're subbed. I don't think you are, Mike, are you? Good night, Lizu. Bye, Commander Dancing 1000. Post a stream notification a day earlier, still on the same day. Okay, fair enough. I'll think about it. Bye, Lukewarm Coffee. Bye, Lely. Bye, Mike. Right, you got 3 seconds plus your delay to say goodbye. Bye, Commander Genius 1. Bye, Mr. Nice Guy. Alright. Bye, Memory Rock. Bye, everyone. Yep. Okay, we're going. We're ending.